Hello and welcome to today's video. So today's video has been a long time coming, but we are finally going to go over the curriculums that we chose for this semester, or like this school year. I say this semester because I'll get into it later, but I feel like God is going to shift our family, so I don't want to set up the whole school year quite yet. And then we're going to go through just simple supplies that we got from the store. Like your basic things that you'll need for homeschooling, right? So not too much. If you are new here, I wanted to say hi, hello. My name is Isabel Floriano. I'm a Christian mom to 3 kids. 2 will be in school this year. I have a 6th grader, and I will still continue to have a pre-K or like pre-kindergarten kid. I want to say welcome back to my subscribers. I didn't forget about you guys. Also, if you are new to the channel, what I usually like to do are vlogs. So this is not really a vlog, but this is something like a deep dive that I really want to get into. On my channel, I do usually do vlogs like day-to-day living, homemaking, just so people can have some insight of like a stay-at-home mom, right? Or a homeschooling mom. With homeschooling coming up, you'll probably see more of those vlogs. And my favorite vlogs to do are birthday vlogs, which I just got done doing like 2 of them, I think. Anyways, so let's go ahead and jump into curriculum, right? So for about 6 years straight, we did The Good and the Beautiful. And we did that with my daughter. She learned to read at 3. Like I said, very young reader. I don't recommend it, simply because there's just so much they can read and they can like grasp, and they don't really need to like read the news or read billboards. It's a whole thing. My daughter is still a huge reader, so not to say that all of it's bad. She definitely got to read lots of books. She knows a lot of information just because she can read, because she started reading so early. We did like it. I just feel like they did shift things. Yeah, they did change up their mathematics, which I appreciated. However, my daughter seemed like she was still enjoying it less than she could have. All that to say is that we are still using The Good and the Beautiful for language arts. I appreciate their illustration and the way that they incorporate phonics and geography and like math all within their reading, right? Like, they kind of have like worldview written in there as well. You have different demographics in there, different recipes, even like some homemaking or even some like home ed stuff. I think it was well written. So I mean, I think if you're going to teach kids like to read, right, at least let them read good information. And that's what The Good and the Beautiful does. We are still going to be doing this language arts, which is The Good and the Beautiful, for my daughter and for my son as well. I dug this up from my homeschooling closet, and I realized that I actually have this saved on PDF form as well. I could go in and like erase some stuff that my daughter did. Will I? I don't think so, because I don't really have the time for it. So I'm sure all of you are wondering, okay, if she's going to do language arts with The Good and the Beautiful, what is she going to do for math? Recently, I visited a homeschooling shop in Belton, Texas. I will leave that vlog for you guys here if you guys want to enjoy that and kind of get to know what I did. The owner of the store had so much insight. So she recommended this curriculum. I believe it's Singapore. This is the updated version. I'll share this with you guys here so you're able to see it. This was also, I believe, 30% off. So that's why I got it there. I wasn't planning to buy any type of curriculums there. Haha, right? But she did mention that Singapore only goes to 6th grade. So I was like, great, what are we going to do next year? We might try Saxon like she recommended, or we might go back to The Good and the Beautiful, right? But she mentioned this was a very good transition from The Good and the Beautiful, but not quite as simple as Horizons. So we're going to try it out. Yes, if you can't tell, I only have one of like the 3 books that I need. I still need to purchase 6A, and then I need to purchase the teacher's guide as well. So moving on to the extracurriculars. I say this is extracurriculars because the only requirements for Texas is to teach your child language arts, and arithmetic and good character, right? I haven't done a world history with my daughter yet, or like with any of my children yet. Like I said, I usually vlog, right? So my kids know when the camera is on. Please, baby, go play. Yeah, we did the U.S. Constitution. We did that. My daughter wasn't thrilled about it. So she mentioned a curriculum. I text my husband about it, so I'm going to leave it on the screen here because I forgot what it's called. But she told me about this curriculum, and that there's like a series of books that you can often find at your library. So that's what I went for. While I was also digging through my homeschooling closet, I found this History of the United States. Guys, this is like the first time I'm looking at this. This book seems like what you're going to be reading from. There's also questions in here at every chapter, at the end of every chapter. And then this here is the teacher's key. So this is the answers to all the quizzes at the end of the chapters. And then all of the questions are here on this page. So I'm assuming that the teacher's guide or the teacher's key, yeah, has all of, let me see chapter 12. I can see it really quick. Oh. So there are a couple of books I'm gonna have to buy so far. I'm hoping you guys aren't able to hear my sons in the background. They're wrestling on the couch. Hopefully they don't fall off. While I was at the homeschooling store, she recommended a geography. This is Spectrum. It's for grade 5. It says excellent tool for standardized test preparation. Interesting. We don't need to do them right now as far as I know, but it's good to know, right? It has population distribution, canals and historical events, ecology, map skills, a glossary, and an answer key all in one. I'm sure we'll do a mix of geography first, maybe, and then history for like our second half of the school year. On to sciences. Last year we did maturation. I edited this to fit our needs at the time. Like I said before, my daughter is 10. So this year we'll be doing the full-blown maturation and sexual reproduction. This is actually like the journal or like the student handbook that goes with it. Along with this science, we'll also be doing another science. I forget the name of it. I believe it has like bugs in it and like butterflies. So I do want to get the caterpillar kit. I'll leave that in the description box down below if you guys want to get one also for your school year, for the second half of the school year or like the second semester. Man, I keep saying semester. I want to say there's 3 or 4 semesters in a school year. For the second half of the school year, for my kids, I'm just going to let them choose what sciences they want to do. Ones that we already have from The Good and the Beautiful, or maybe a new one that they want to pick up. I know Isaac is super into robotics. So we have weather, human body, space, botany, into water science. So I'll just kind of let them choose through that list to see which one they're into. I have 3 kids, so maybe we can choose one for each kid. There's also a safety science. Now, it's not really a science, but it's good to go over any base like safety curriculum for your family, just to see like what your core values are as a family, some do's and don'ts for your families. It includes a body safety topic that you want to like kind of go through with your children. And then at the end, it includes a sheet that you can print out and just put like basic information on the sheet, who to call when mom and dad aren't home, what neighbor you should go to in case of a fire or emergency, things like that. It's really good to print that out, write everything down, laminate it, stick it on your fridge, put it in your family binder, anything like that. So now moving on to, I guess like the second best thing. I love school supplies. Okay, this is like your basic school supplies. Like this is kind of weird showing it, but I mean, I guess if you don't know what like homeschooling kids need. For starters, I got some glue sticks. I have 4 more packages of this. We go through glue like crazy. I encourage my kids to cut and paste whatever they want, even if it's like a leftover craft from church or just basic construction paper. My 3-year-old loves to do it with construction paper or with like any craft really. I just let him cut and paste and he loves it and it keeps him occupied and content for like an hour. With that glue, I also get the liquid glue, definitely a must. I got 3, I believe I got 2 more in the pantry, so load up on these. Okay, so pencils. So I want to talk to you guys about pencils. I don't know if you're like me and like a supply snob, I guess, or a pencil snob even. No, I'm just a supply snob because I even like pens a certain way. Read reviews, okay? The worst thing in the world is to sharpen a pencil and the lead falls out. Like it's so annoying. My kids don't like it. It'll frustrate the kids. It'll frustrate mom. Everybody. I got these. They had great reviews online. I got these from Target, by the way. Another great brand, if you want to splurge, is this one right here. My absolute favorite. They have great like wide pencils for young toddlers who are like just starting out with writing and stuff, so they have a really good grip. I loaded up on markers, apparently. I haven't opened this box, but I loaded up on markers, washable, okay, washable. If you're like me and you have 2 toddlers, well, one's kind of a toddler, so definitely recommend buying washable ones. It was time to update our scissors. They've gotten dull, gotten lost, I don't know. get some scissors. Got some basic index cards. Last year, my daughter needed a protractor set. I got her a cheap one. I think this was like $4 on Target. Definitely worth it. So aside from like getting journals and folders and binders and things like that, definitely get some of those. I like to get my daughter a cute little journal so she like looks forward to it. I also get her a sketchbook because she loves to draw along with reading. So I just like to encourage her to be a little crafty or imaginative or creative. My daughter has already finished all of the handwritings, all of the typing for the Good and the Beautiful. So this year we're gonna stick to like typing.com, I believe it is. So yeah, and then with each science, we're gonna need like certain materials and supplies. That doesn't include any of this stuff. I mean, you'll need like a random paper plate, some foil, you know, just random things, right? That stuff we usually kind of have in the house anyways. I found a couple of things at Five Below that I wanted to share with you. These are just jumbo paper clips. I figured these would be great with putting like science lessons together because they're only about a couple of pages each. And we always need some more dry erase markers. So I got these. They look super cute. Kind of matched my new planner. I have yet to use one for homeschooling, but I figured I would use this one or at least try it out for $5. I really like that it goes from July to June, even though we're probably not going to start until September. Let's see if I can show you guys that. So here's September, so it shows you the whole month laid out, and then it goes week by week in detail. So I really like this part, and then you can kind of check it off. I'm really hoping that I can check these off every single day that we do a lesson, or every single day that we're done with school. That way I can finally make sure that we actually have our week off of school that I always forget to take. I just wanted to share with you guys these I found at Five Below for like $5 and less. I think this was $5, this was $5, and this was $2. Yeah, that kind of completes our video for today. If you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. If you guys have any recommendations on, you know, what curriculums to try next or your personal recommendations, please feel free to leave it down below, especially for the math and the science. Like for you history buffs who have like a super fun curriculum for history, please let me know. Don't forget to say prayers for all those teachers and students who are actually going to school, and say a prayer for yourself because, you know, as fun as homeschooling can be, it can also be challenging, especially at first when you're trying to find the routine and the rhythm of your day. If you are needing prayer for anything else other than homeschooling or, you know, teaching your own kids, please leave a comment down below or feel free to DM me on my Instagram. I usually leave my handle like somewhere in the corner here. You feel free to reach out to me there, or you can also write me an email. Here's to an amazing school year. I'm sure God has many good things in store for you, especially for those homeschooling mamas who are just trying their best. But I pray you guys have an amazing school year. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you can, please like this video, leave a comment down below. It really helps the algorithm get my video out to other homeschooling mamas or even other homeschooling parents who are interested about any of this stuff. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're able to see any new videos that I come out with. I've been trying to put out a little bit more content. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.